Hello, World Wide Web. Welcome to the Hangin With Web Show. I'm GW Pomacher. Thanks for logging on and tuning in. If you haven't already, go on down and hit subscribe. Do it now, right now. And don't forget to check out the description of this video for more information about our guests and our partners online. We are here at the 35th Annual Necronomicon in Tampa, Florida, and we are hanging with writer, actor, songwriter, staffer, panel coordinator, Perry F. Bruns. Perry, thanks.
Great to meet you.
Man. Awesome. Wow, so I know who you are. Let's start there.
That was the big thing that I just got done doing in Lakeland. We filmed on location at a bar called the Pink Piano. The director on that is John Fedque, and it is a very, very noir mystery.
Wow, fantastic.
And it is one of those films where none of the characters is as they appear. None of what they're doing is as it seems. Everything is a mystery, but it just gradually funnels down into this massive, punchy conclusion.
That is fantastic. So, let writer, actor, just wow, art creator. That's what we're here for. Creator. How long have you been working in the creative arts? Really, in one capacity or another? Really
dating back to my first year on staff here at Necronomicon in 2002. I came on as a trivia staffer, which I'm still doing now. I co-write the Trivia Conspiracy, which we're going to be doing at 3. And then tomorrow morning we do our own fan version of Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me.
Wow.
At 11 a.m. And I think I've always had a desire to tell stories. Now, trivia was the beginning of it because trivia, you have to have a real intro, body, and conclusion in a question and answer. Otherwise, what you have is just facts and figures and nobody cares.
Yeah.
So what we try to do with trivia here is inspire an aha in every question. The audience and the contestants should be going, I should have known that, or, oh, I never knew that. And if we do that with each question, then we're doing our job.
See? He's successful. Because I did it. Okay. So, Necronomicon, 35th Annual Necronomicon. And you guys are working your butts off out there.
Yeah, it's a labor of love. And in fact, the booth next door to us, Kids and Canines, is the reason we're doing this.
Yeah, I know. A lot of the proceeds from things that are going on will be...
All of the proceeds.
All of the proceeds.
Yeah,
fantastic.
We are a not-for-profit organization. Kids from Canines is a non-profit. And they put at-risk youth together with at-risk dogs, and the kids train the dogs, who then become service dogs and assistive dogs for other people who need them.
Oh, that is fantastic, and a worthy goal to spend your geekdom on. Come on out here, guys, and check out Necronomicon. By the time you guys see this, you're going to miss the 35th annual, so be at the 36th annual.
Absolutely.
Okay, and that's so. Working the convention circuit, we have seen some of the most amazing, creative, wonderful, odd things. Working with Necronomicon, what's the most unusual or interesting thing that you've seen at a convention in your convention career?
That's a really tough one. I'd say that the most unusual, cool thing that we see on a regular basis is probably the costuming.
It's amazing.
It's all of the things that we see here are amateur costuming. We have a great deal of respect for the professional cosplayers, but Necronomicon tends to attract the people who do it strictly for the love.
It is, what's great about it is that this is a great, and we know from experience with our little guy, this is a great first cosplay.
Oh yeah.
It's a great place to come to learn about this as an art form, as a creative outlet. And we've seen it all, from thrifting costumes to people who are hand-making costumes already, to people who are buying their costumes. It doesn't matter. They're here to express themselves creatively, and you see it all.
Oh, absolutely.
Right in the lobby.
Oh yeah, and in fact, Ann Morris, who's right there off camera behind us, is the head of our cheap-ass costume. Can we say cheap-ass?
It's YouTube, man. We can say anything we want to.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, she is our cheap-ass costuming guru, and she's the one that really inspires a lot of us to go out and go to the thrift stores and go to the garage sales and find stuff that you wouldn't think would be usable, and do what is now being called upcycling.
Yep.
Where you can take bits of old pipe and turn them into toy weapons, obviously.
Yep.
You can take, we have our Ghost Bride Brigade this year who's going to be in the masquerade, and they've found old gowns and dresses and have turned them into ghostly creations.
Yes, I'm noticing that there's a lot of ghost brides.
Yes, as a matter of fact,
Apparently there's some kind of a supernatural wedding thing happening.
Oh yeah.
Around the con, and so it's going on. So, we know you work a lot in independent filmmaking, and so we wanted to know, film sets are equally as interesting places as conventions sometimes more so.
Oh yeah.
So, most interesting experience on set?
Well, I got to go with the most recent production because it's really where I've learned more about film than I ever thought there was to learn. Shooting on location has its particular challenges because you never know what's going to make noise in the background. The pink
All
piano.
of you independent film and show makers out there, sound is the bane of every filmmaker's existence. Get yourself a great sound tech because you could probably hear it in the background of this episode.
Oh yeah.
So you're good. So please.
At the pink piano, there are about 4 or 5 different coolers, air conditioners, and refrigerators to keep all the booze cool and stuff like that. And but that wasn't the most interesting thing. The most interesting thing was when we had one of the characters die. I can't say too much, but there is a character who dies. And in order to line it up well for the camera, he did a great fall in the first take. He did a great fall in the second take. He did a great fall in the third take. He did 7 takes of dying.
Wow.
To make sure that our director of photography had what they needed. A great guy named Max Bianco is our director of photography.
With absolutely horrific sore knees and elbows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And in particular, the pink piano is a very narrow storefront. It's long and narrow. So everything that you think you have to do with camera angles is made more difficult by the fact that you're also shooting in a narrow room against a mirror.
Wow.
So you have to keep the camera and the boom mic
out of the mirror,
out of the shot, out of the mirror.
Wow.
And so he died 7 times perfectly. And that was the most interesting thing I've ever seen, I think.
Yeah, well, the process is always amazing. You always learn something new.
Absolutely.
And so that is fantastic. Now, we go and scour our social media because we want to know what the people out there on the World Wide Web are talking about, asking each other. So, what is your favorite knock-knock joke?
Oh, I've got a really good one. This is my favorite knock-knock joke of all time. You start it.
Knock-knock.
Who's there?
It's all in the pauses, like George Bruns used to say. It's in my pause. It's there. Okay, so if we put the Hogwarts sorting hat on you, where are you going to end up?
I would say Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw.
Because sometimes it's better to be clever than to be brave.
Very nice. I like it. So, this is a great environment. There are writers, there are artists, there are artisans. You're an actor.
Yeah.
Among other things. If I could put you in any one of these universes, where do you want to go, man? What do you want to just experience that world?
Honestly, probably Star Trek.
Nice.
Because in the Federation, you can do just about anything. You know, budgets aren't really of an issue. You don't have to worry about time. People live 130 years, so if you write a play and no one watches it, you can just write another one. You can keep going till you get it right.
Nice, I like that.
You don't run out of money, and it's so wonderful.
Ever.
Yeah, because they don't use it.
Yeah. So, what do you listen to in the car while you're driving?
Normally in the car, I listen to podcasts. I'm a big fan of Welcome to Night Vale, Hangin With, obviously. There's a new one called Alice Isn't Dead, and improvised Star Trek.
Improvised Star Trek. I haven't heard that one.
That one's from the Chicago Podcast Co-op, along with Hello from the Magic Tavern. Both of those are improvised.
Oh, wow.
So there's no script, and whatever an actor says their character's doing, they're just doing.
Okay.
So if the engineer wants to replace part of the warp core with a pastrami sandwich, he does it.
Okay.
And this gets weird.
That's fun. All right. So we all have that theme song that's going in the background of our minds. What are you singing in the shower?
Well, funnily enough, I wrote a song that I did here at the convention last night called Supernaturally. And the theme of it is basically, we are the monsters under the bed.
Nice. Okay. And so, where are we going to be able to find you next?
My next thing is Creatively Unhinged Entertainment. We're going to be doing a jukebox musical type of thing at corporate events and other local...
And the name of that again is?
Oh, Creatively Unhinged Entertainment, or
Creatively
Q for short.
Unhinged Entertainment. Look for the links down in the description, folks. And let's go ahead and give the latest film another plug.
Oh, it's called I Know Who You Are. It's currently in post-production and editing, and we hope to have it out on the festival circuit in early 2017.
Awesome, fantastic. So we have to wrap up. They're giving me the signal back there. So we want to send our special thanks out to our partners and friends at Something Unique Magazine, the Florida Book News, Wordfire Press, Space Coast Comics, Famous Faces and Funnies, and the Historical Miniature Gaming Society South Chapter for helping us all out. We also want to do a special shout out to the charity here at Necronomicon this weekend, Kids for Canines. I think that's .org. I am GW Pomacher, and we have been hanging with Perry F. Bruns, a writer, actor, songwriter. Latest project, I Know Who You Are, coming to the festival circuit near you sometime soon-ish. In the meantime, look down for the links below. Remember, subscribe, log on, tune in, and see who we're hanging with next.